Going to talk top four. I think right now it's fair to say Liverpool and City are they're nailed on, right? That's not even up for debate.
I must admit,
my mob just started to struggle a little bit.
Goals.
Yeah,
and
oh mate, honestly,
goals, and you are far more obviously open when N'Golo Conte isn't playing.
Yeah,
because he does both jobs. Whether it's Kovacic playing in there with him or Jorginho, he not only protects Everton and protects obviously the centre halves as well. He can do both. Without him, you look very exposed through that midfield area. And
well, we had a lot missing. We had a lot of the body. The cover was missing there as well. So there's been a number of. But look, everyone's in the same boat. I'm not.
I think. Actually, now you haven't got any chance of winning the Premier League title.
No, we haven't. I don't think we have now.
But I thought you'd be close. I must admit, I thought you'd give more a fist of it than what you have.
I thought so as well. I thought we were closer to City and Liverpool, but we're not. Actually, we're at that next clutch down below. But City and Liverpool are, especially City right now. They are head and shoulders above everyone else. So
because they've got goals all over their front three,
honestly,
wherever they
play. We
play.
played Everton the other night, and how we didn't score 3 or 4 in the first half, and when you don't score, all that does, and it's like you actually start to get a little bit of belief. They might get something out of this.
The other team gets belief.
Yeah, they get a bit of belief.
But your team get a little bit edgy.
Yes,
I was at Stamford Bridge for the Leeds game, and Leeds, if it weren't for Cockboot,
should have got something out of it.
Rudiger, they deserved their draw.
Should have got something out of it.
So, and even that, I thought that might be a turning point, nicking that win basically, because the crowd at Stamford Bridge were getting a little bit anxious and a few little murmurs, few moans, and you win 3-2 and you think, all right, perhaps you'll kick on.
Tell you the word, we're unconvincing right now. That's the word. Because we're not playing badly, we're just not convinced. Certainly in the final there. Liverpool and City are far more ruthless.
Also as well, when early on in the season you weren't playing, I don't think you was playing particularly well, but Mendy was getting you out of a lot of problems.
But also we were keeping a lot of clean sheets, so one goal would win you a game.
Yeah, and you get that feeling. But now even through the team, if you look at Ziyech isn't going to be a 15-20. Werner isn't going to be a 15-20.
He used to be, apparently.
Is he? Havertz isn't going to be a 15-20. So there's a lot relying on Lukaku and a hell of a lot relying on Mason Mount, because his performances under Thomas Tuchel, his goal scorer and assist record is outstanding.
His numbers have gone up quite considerably. Absolutely.
So right. I don't think you're going to win the title.
No,
I still think you're third.
I think we probably will end up third.
Yeah,
I think we probably will. But right now, just all of a sudden, you'd start to think about the performances of late. Since December haven't quite been to the standard that is required. But anyway,
gone.
It's a little bit flat. 03717223344. Arsenal played exceptionally well against Leeds. Leeds were, oh my God, a joke.
Yeah, but don't see, you're being very harsh.
Oh my God.
Leeds have a unique way of playing. I've seen Leeds, when I'm doing my co-commentaries.
Was that getting thumped?
They should have got a draw from you, right? They played very well against you. And when it went 2-2, it looked like they were going to press on. And they played the mayhem football. Everybody knows they play man for man. When they've got their best players out, and obviously they didn't have Bamford, missing Calvin Phillips, missing Llorente at the back. They've missed Alien at times,
everyone's getting in that position at the minute, though.
Right.
Every single player, every single club is in the same position.
Yeah, but other teams, Jay, have a defensive structure. The lad who made Dramo made his debut on full debut against us.
The right back.
Right. I felt really sorry for him because not because when you're coming in, you know what it's like as a young player. When you come in as a young player, it's hard enough on your debut anyway. But you come into a structure where if you're playing a back three or a back four, and it becomes 80% robotic. Where you get some help from your centre half. He was left completely on his own because they play man for man. There was no structure there for him, and Bielsa won't. A normal coach would have gone, our personnel ain't strongest here. We're just going to say, stay in your positions. 2 centre halves, don't go anywhere. Don't follow Lacazette in. But he's coached like 35 years. So Leeds aren't going to change the way they play.
No, they're not.
Right? So that suited Arsenal because first 2 or 3 minutes, when the game was that open, we had better players than them. So long as your player's attitude is good, which it was, Lacazette dropping deep, obviously Saka making runs, Martinelli making runs, there was no doubt that we wasn't going to win that game. But that was a case of playing, for Arsenal, the right team at the right time, away from home, because we've been poor. We'd lost the previous 3.
Leeds got Liverpool next.
Right. I bet they might go 3 or 4. It's not, because I think if it goes to that score, Liverpool will just ease off a little bit because they've got a lot of games coming up. Yeah. But for the 4th spot, I know some Arsenal fans are getting a bit carried away. I think we're still a little bit too inconsistent At home, the record's been brilliant. It's no defeats in the last 8. Clean sheets has been really, really good. It's 4 on the clean sheets on the trot at home, which is pretty cool. But Manchester United should be nailed on for that. If Ralph Rangnick doesn't get Manchester United fourth, he shouldn't be anywhere near Manchester United.
When he came in, I felt that they would, and I still believe they are going to be the side that's going to go in and get that top 4.
If you look at their fixtures as well, coming up to March is going to be a defining month for Man United. They play Man City away, Spurs at home, Liverpool away, and they've got the second leg of Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. That run up before that, they've got tricky games, Villa away, West Ham at home maybe, but apart from that, their run is set up for them to be in a pretty strong, comfortable position. And like I say,
nice wins.
But the thing that does worry me is Spurs. They worry me because they're not playing particularly well under Antonio Conte. 1-3, drawn 2, but getting results. And he always improves players. He improves players because if you don't do it his way, you saw him at Chelsea. Azpilicueta coming at centre half, right. Victor Moses at right wing back. He improves players, and he's an elite manager. He's a born winner.